Yes, a field of wildflowers. I kind of like the way that looks. It's got a little bit of a shine to it too. Oh, see, I'm not used to that. You know why I'm not used to it? It's because it's new paints that Deb sent me. They're Kuretake paints. And they are wonderful. Oh my gosh, I love these paints. Can I show you? Hold on, let me get the lid to the box. I'll show you. There. See, it says Kuretake. Unless you can read Japanese. I don't know really what it says. But it's K-U-R-E, right? Am I spelling it right? K-U-R-E-T-A-K-E, I think. Let's see, it's on the sheet over here. K-U-R-E. Yeah, K-U-R-E-T-A-K-E. And it's Gansai Tambi. There's the, let's see. There's the K-U-R-E part. Hold on. Do I have it in the picture? Can you see that? And then, I guess this is called Gansai Tambi. You see that word right there? Gansai Tambi. Yeah, so my first painting with that paint, it does have a, look at that, it's got like a gloss to it. I like that. So this is the painting I'm going to do today, and it's my first time ever using the Kuretake paints. Thank you to Deb for sending it to me. I can't seem to get it without the reflection there. Did that help? No. Just got turned a certain way. I like the way that came out. What do you think? It's going to be a card. Guess who's going to get this card? It's going to go to Deb. Deb sent me the paints. So, and I'm not asking for anything, please. It feels funny to receive things, please. You don't have to send me anything. But thank you so much for sending it. That's very sweet. And wow, what an eye-opener. I honestly didn't know. I've told you from the beginning, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a retired radio guy painting pictures. And I happen to have a grandson who calls me Poppa. So, you know what, I guess I thought when I first started the channel that, you know, one day he'll get old and he'll wonder who I was. I'm assuming I won't be around anymore. And somewhere on the internet he'll find these videos. And he'll say, that's my Poppa. And he paints. Look at that, Poppa paints. There we go. I love that. I love the way it looks. I don't mean the paint. I don't mean my job in it. I mean, I love the way the paint looks on there. Yeah, I don't. Sounds like I'm loving my own work. Sometimes, you know, it happens that you like what you do. I do like this one. I like this painting, but I like the paint. I never knew it was going to have a glossiness to it. Let me look at one of the other ones. You see, the other ones, they don't have that glossiness to it. But this one has that glossiness to it. I mean, I like them both. But that's very cool. That makes it look, I don't know, more finished or something. And you know, you're looking at it, there's a light in front of me here, over here, so you can see me. But like if I'm looking at it normal, like here, let's see if you can see me looking at it. Try to look at it. You don't see that gloss when you're just looking at it normal. That is cool. I didn't know. All right, I spent enough time in this intro. Let me show you how I painted that right now. Thank you, Deb. Well, thank you so much, Debra. I got 2 packages in the mail yesterday. The post office box is new for us, so we probably had this waiting for us for a couple of days, but we keep forgetting to go to the box because it's new. We used to have a post office box back when we had a business, but we don't, we don't have a business anymore. Well, I guess we do. I guess this is our business, the art. But anyway, thank you, Debra. I want to show you the paints that Debra sent me. Thank you so much. That was so nice. So she sent me 2 packages of paint. One is, well, they're both from a company called Kuretake, which she told me how to pronounce. Can you see it there? Is it focusing? Kuretake. And the 2 packages is Kuretake Gansai Tambi. Gansai Tambi. Hope I'm saying that right. I looked it up online. It says it's a traditional Japanese watercolor, developing colors that are based off of those seen in nature. So that's awesome. It says unique technology allows for the development of pigment ink that leaves flat washes easily while remaining easy to blend. Well, I'm looking forward to trying them. So here, what I would call traditional watercolors. And then the other package is the one I'm going to use today. And that is these beautiful pastel colors. I'm anxious to use them because I've never used anything but traditional colors. So I'll pull it out of the package and show you. And I'll see it for the first time. All the colors in there. All the colors. Now, I will not be probably... oh, wait, it says it right on it. I was going to say I probably won't be naming them correctly as I use them. But it says it right on there. Okay. Well, that should make it a little bit easier. Oh, they're so pretty. That's like a work of art all by itself. All right, you've given me a challenge, Debra. All right, let me move my coffee. Everything. It's a bigger pan than what I'm used to. Get my coffee over here. Oh, I see. And it comes in a... Oh, it has a top to it. So that I can cover it later on. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at that. I like that. And there's some writing in there. It's all Japanese. I don't know what it says. On the back, let's see. Whoops. I just spilled out all the paints. Ay, ay, ay. Now I'm not going to remember where they go. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Potter's Pink. Well, where was that? There, right there. Okay, good. It says where it is. Green gray. Let me put them right back where they belong. Green gray. All right. I didn't know they were going to fall out. Venetian red. And there's right there. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of paint in these little pans. Grayish blue. Grayish blue. That sounds like a name I would give a color. Grayish blue. Ecru beige. Ecru beige. Well, I'm just going to do a landscape, I think, and see how it comes out. Vermilion. Would you like $1 million or a vermilion dollar? Should paint a vermilion dollar. Flax beige. And finally, old mauve. Oh, old mauve. All right. Well, let's get started doing a landscape. What kind of sky should we do? Purple? Pink? What do we start with? How about pink? Pale pink. Oh, look at that. Look at that color coming onto the brush. Can you see it? Wow, look at that. I like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Wow, that's very rich. don't know if you can tell. Well, Debra, I don't know what to say other than thank you. I will send you some cards as a thank you. Yeah, the post office box is new for Robin and me. We haven't had a post office box in a few years. So we almost forgot to go to it, you know. In fact, I did forget. Robin had to go do something with her mother, and then when she came back, she asked me if I remembered to go to the post office box. And I completely forgot. All right, let's put some, I don't know, some saffron yellow. What do you think? Something closer to the horizon. Oh, look at that. Dare I mix them? I don't know what's going to happen when I mix them. Try this Mars yellow. Oh, it's like an orange. I'll call that orange. Let's mix them together. Let's blend them like that. There's our sky. There's our sky. What do you think? I'm fond of the morning skies. Very fond of the morning sky. All right, now what do? I gotta let that dry. So let me do some of these green areas down here. So light greens. I'll just make sure I leave some white areas for the flowers, because I think that's a good idea, flowers. Little daisies or something. This is rich color. Oh, look how rich it is. I'm just having a good time with this, Deb. Thank you so much. I will be playing with this some more. You know, I can see these colors down in Miami. There are some houses that are painted these kind of colors. Maybe I'll take a trip to Miami. We have a train that goes to Miami now. The Bright Line. Have you heard of this? Yeah, I think it's $85 or something like that. And it goes from I think it goes from Disney World all the way to Miami. So we'll have to try that. That'd be a fun ride anyway. I like trains. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just messing here. But I'm going to try to make it look like something before I'm done. I get some very light greens in the background. Some faded greens. Some of this. Maybe I can even let it mix in with some of these sky colors. Just a little bit. Just kind of blend in with that sky. Let that fade in there. Let's get some purple or some pink. I'm just having fun. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. Like there's a row of flowers or something back there. And they just make it one color. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks real pretty. These are very pigmented colors. It's very nice. You know what I like about them? It looks like they're opaque enough to actually work on top. Looks like you could use them as almost like quick wash. And maybe you told me that, and maybe something you wrote me. You told me that, I don't remember. Oh, it is so pigmented. Oh, you can see it when I wash it in the water. I'm not showing that on camera, but trust me, it's doing it. It's doing it. Some of this darker green here. Once that sky dries, I can put trees back there, but not yet. It's not there yet. So that yellow. This is really, it behaves a little differently though than I'm used to. It's very nice. Make sure we keep some white back there too. Got some white flowers in the distance. All these colors to come together. It says on the Amazon page about these colors, it says that the pans are much larger than typical watercolor pans, giving you the ability to use both small or large brushes quite easily. Yeah, that's true. It's really easy to get these colors. Very nice. Very nice. What I like about it too is that the color comes off of the brush so nice, so I kind of start fresh each time. Make sure I get some of this yellow in here. Some of this orange. Let me get a smaller brush and put some yellow in the middle of these. Some little dots. I got the impression of daisies. The colors are definitely making this a different looking painting, and it's really nice. I'm anxious to see what it looks like when it's done. Of course, you already know because you've seen the intro. Debra, thank you again for sending me these. I really felt kind of funny accepting a gift, but I don't know what else to do other than use them. So, thank you. Wow, that's very rich. I can't even begin to tell you what it looks like when I put it in the water. It definitely you can see how rich it is when you clean off the brush. Trying to get all this over here. Let's see if I can get some purple back here. Yeah, let's get some more dark green now around here. It's looking pretty nice. I like the way some of these are changing the other colors. You can almost use it with like a dry brush too. If you let it dry on the brush before it completely dries, it's like a dry brush. I use the dry brush all the time on the Procreate. I like the dry brush look. It's easier to use a dry brush on Procreate than in the real world. Well, put it this way, it's easier to correct the mistakes. Although dry brush on oil, if you use oil paint and you do the dry brush, it's pretty similar to the digital look. There we go. All right, now let's get some of those distant trees now that we have some of the sky. So we're going to make this kind of a faded, going to water down trees in the background. that's what I want, just like that. The color I'm using for this is grayish blue. I should have been telling you what I'm using the whole time. Now I'll never remember. Well, I use saffron yellow for some of the yellows, pale pink for some of the pinks, mauve top for some of the purples, and old mauve for some of the other purples. I used shadow green for some of the dark greens. I used Mars yellow for some of the for the middle of the daisies, the little orange area. Right, there's our background trees right there. Let's see if I can get some more purple in the background. Or mauve. I call it mauve. I just want this to be like a field of wildflowers, you know. Just lots of wildflowers. I love the fact that there are so many choices of green, because usually when you're painting using the green in the other set that I was using, you can make the different colors, but they're just not readily accessible. You have to kind of mix them, if that makes sense. Get some of this grayish blue over here too. Kind of a shadowy area right there. See if I can make this. Look at that. You can almost use it as gouache. That's nice. Oh yeah, I like that. That is cool. That is really cool. Let me see if I can do some yellows then. Can I put light on dark? Maybe. If I get it thick enough. It probably won't dry like that, but I like that look. And some darker on the bottom here. Some of these shadows over here. This is the green gray that I'm using right here to add some depth to some of these areas down here. Green gray. It's starting to look like a landscape, isn't it? It's starting to look like a field of wildflowers. That's what I want. I want it to look like a field of wildflowers. I definitely like the way this is looking. Alright, hey, there's a bug right there. See it? An ant. Come on, get out. Yeah, what are you doing walking in my field there? Don't be drinking my... Hey. Go away. Where'd he go? No, I blew him off the table, I think. What was he doing drinking my water? What's the matter with him? That's funny. Drinking my water. Drinking my watercolor. What's the matter with him? When will these ants ever learn? Probably thirsty. There's plenty of water outside. Why don't you go outside? It was raining a while yesterday. I'm sure there's plenty of water out there. That's one thing Florida has, is a lot of water. See, the adding the depth here in these some little areas here just really makes the light parts pop out. I like that. It is very dark. It usually, for me to get the darks with the other watercolors, I have to use black. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but there's no black in this kit. There's no black. You don't need it really with this kit. That's really cool, Deb. Thank you. All right, keep painting in here. Give some more depth back here, I think. So Deb, you live in New Mexico. Well, I have more than one experience in New Mexico, but the one where I really spent a little bit of time was in Albuquerque. And your town is almost looks like it's derived from the same word. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of your town. And I can't remember it now. It's like A-B-A something. It's a weird spelling. Well, I guess so is Ocala. Ocala is a weird spelling too. I guess. I don't know. I've lived here so long. Alright, I think we have our foreground pretty done. Alright, now we got to finish the background. What do I do? What do I do with the background? Let me start with some dark foreground. Let me get this really dark. Like a bush here or something. Just a bush. I'm trying to get some yellow in there. See if I can put yellow on top of that. See, that's where I made my mistake. I should have kept it light right there. Well, I didn't know what I was going to do, so. If I let it dry, maybe it'll work out. Alright, let's go back for the dark. Let's put a couple of foreground trees. Let's see, there's the top of the card. Let's bring it almost to the top of the card. There's a big old tree right here. Using this, the green, gray, and then maybe the shadow green. Do something other than a pine tree. I seem to do pine trees all the time. Let me do something other than a pine tree. Just a big old tree sitting there in the middle of this beautiful field of wildflowers. Do you know what? We went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and a couple days ago. We went twice. Because last year they had in the Christmas ornament section, they had a cranberry sauce ornament, and it looked, You know, like the canned cranberry, the one that comes out still shaped like the can. And whenever we have cranberries at Christmas or Thanksgiving, Robin and her mother make cranberries, I guess you'd say the old-fashioned way, you know, so they're not from a can. And Robin's brother will always say, "That's not cranberries. Cranberries looks like it came out of a can." And of course he's kidding. He knows better. He's a very smart guy. But I saw the ornament that looked like the cranberries that come out of the can. Last year I saw it and I said to Robin, "I gotta get that for your brother." But then I didn't. You ever do this? You see something you want to get and then you don't get it. Why didn't I get it? Well, when I went back to get it, guess what? There were none left. So this year, Robin said we should go early in the year and see if we can get it. And we went there, and believe it or not, the Christmas ornaments are already out there. They are, but there was no cranberry ornament yet. Now, I'm thinking they're still not finished putting stuff out. And so it'll probably be there. But it's amazing what the ornaments are. Do you know what ornament I got one year, by the way, for our tree? I got a Bob Ross ornament. It's very cool, and it's even more meaningful now this year because we had gone to his gravesite. You know, something strange about going to a gravesite of somebody you really don't know. Because I don't know him. You know, I know him from TV like the rest of us do. But you know, when somebody's on TV like that and you don't really know them, it's almost like they're a character. But you know, when I went to his gravesite, and Robin said this was true for her too, it felt like we got to know him a little bit. It felt like we know the real Bob Ross and not just the TV personality Bob Ross. So that was kind of a cool thing. So now I feel like I know him a little bit, even though, you know, it's the same as always. Plus, we watched a documentary on him, a positive documentary. I know some people put negative stuff out about him. I don't know why. But we watched this very nice documentary that his son helped make. Oh, see right here, maybe I can get, if I put dark right here, then I can put light on that. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty good right there, that little area. I kind of like that. Let's put some more trees in there. Yeah, let's put some more trees. Let's put another tree over here. Let's put a big old tree over here. Let's just put one that just has several trunks. You know, the trunks that split. Come up here. Get them to split several ways. Let's get all those branches in there. We'll start filling it in with leaves. This is the kind of tree you can climb if you're a kid or an in-shape adult. Which I'm not. I'm not an in-shape adult. That's looking nice, huh? These are very nice. These very rich colors. I like these colors. I know this seems contradictory to what you should do, but I'm going to add some red to the side here, so it looks like the leaves are getting some brilliance added to them from the sky. See if I can pull that off. Get some red in there. Just keep adding leaves to this tree. Big old tree. I like this big bold tree right there. Let's put some smaller trees in the background. Yeah. Only the colors in this kit are being used. I'm not grabbing from other kits. I've found that a lot too. You know, grab from another kit. Doesn't really hurt anything. But I just wanted to try it pure Kuretake. Pure Kuretake. I think I'm almost done. I think think I might be done. I feel like I want to do one thing though. I want to take a smooth brush. I think I want to add a little bit more depth, orange color to the sky. I hope I don't make a mistake. Hope I don't mess it up. Oh, there's actually two things I want to do. I want a little bit more orange to the sky. Let me add a little bit more pink to that sky too. Let that pink come through that tree. Yeah, I like that. That's all right. Now I want to try to see if I can add a little bit of yellow to the edge of this one bush over here. Did it work? Yeah, I think it worked. I'm surprised it worked. I'm surprised. Wow, that looks nice. Darker, a couple of darker areas here. Well, there we have it. My first Kuretake painting. I have so much left. You can see that I'm a messy painter. But that's okay. I clean them up later on. Thank you so much, Deb. That was fun. And I hope you liked the painting that ended up as a result of the beautiful paints you sent me. I'm going to let it dry and I'll be right back. Alright, now it's dry. Let's fold it, make it into a card. There. I like the way that looks. Thank you so much, Deb, for sending this paint to me. And I'm going to send you this card. And some others. I'm going to send you some cards. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay. Well, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.